Abigail's V-Trigger 2 is Hybrid Charge. It gives him an armored tackle. The install takes the same amount of time as his VT1, however you can cancel into it from special moves. The most useful of these seems to be the final hit of Abigail Punch, because it allows him to continue his combo, especially in corners. You can also use it to combo out of a run punch, which will make it about plus 16 on block rather than unsafe. While in trigger, hitting Fierce plus Roundhouse starts charging your tackle. Abigail is throwable while charging, but has unlimited armor. You can cancel into the tackle from any attack that cancels into trigger. Here are some B&B juggles. Additionally, you can cancel the tackle into super. This is the only combo from tackle on hit. The tackle is surprisingly good in neutral. Releasing immediately is only -2 on block. Abigail loses the armor once he starts moving. Releasing after a little charging is +5 on block. Abigail still has no armor during the movement. Releasing after a full charge has armor during the movement, and the final hit inflicts a guard crush, where Abigail is +20. Since it goes from minus to +2 unblockable depending on how long you charge, this move functions very much like a focus attack, only full screen. The hitbox is very tall. It's quite hard to jump over. Most parries can easily shut it down. Abigail can also be thrown out of any part of the animation. Finally, guard crush combos don't do much damage, so it might be safest just to block and take the unblockable. Every time Abigail starts charging, he loses a third of his V-trigger time. This trigger is overall much easier to confirm into than his VT1, and therefore much easier to use, and while the damage is slightly worse, it's still far beyond most characters. It did get a little nerfed prior to me being able to make this video. He used to be able to do the first hit of Abigail punch into trigger, which was a hard knockdown that gave him a meaty full charge. Still, it's surprisingly hard to get out of the way of the tackle without taking damage, and it's very easy for Abigail to use it in any combo, unlike VT1 which can only work off of certain starters. Overall, it's a really good V-trigger, though the fact that it costs 3 V-meters rather than 2 limits it somewhat. I think VT1 might be marginally better, but it's hard to say. I think it's mostly up to the player.